today's Best Western, stay 2 nights and get a free night for your next stay. 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights. Call now at bestwestern.com.
Expertly tailored eye care and state-of-the-art eye exams. Because we deal with lens crafters for every sight that makes your life special. There's a bunch of whole almonds in every bar of Hershey's milk chocolate with almonds. Don't believe us? See that for details.
Searching for a way to help solve your cold sore? Only Abreva can get rid of it in as little as 2.5 days when used at the first sign. Abreva starts to work immediately to block the virus and protect healthy cells. Abreva acts on it so you can too. How much will you save at the JCPenney Mystery Sale? You can get a deal for an extra 20, 30, or 40%.
Am I playing?
Reduced prices. Hurry and get yours because
No, I'm on Madden on my PS4.
What?
I'm on Madden on my PS4.
Come to PGR Fridays today.
See?
2 entrees and 2 desserts, all starting at only $20. Come together, come together. Coming down to meet. A video from Daniel's phone corroborates everything he told us.
Look on, I'm broadcasting. I'm broadcasting. No, you're not. What game did you get on?
You've pretty much seen it already anyway. Matt and Daniel say it was of a piece with a lot of work.
How many? Well, like a baker's dozen on CTN's flash drive, and after the first one, 18 with a bang, she moves to Susan, Roxanne 3X's to May.
Most of that day, great fantasy scenarios. So let's believe she forgot about the other 12 films. She lied to us.
So she lied to us. Well, instead of focusing on what TV didn't tell us, I'd like to focus on how we missed this. Well, I just started to vet her. Well, the defense knows that.
She's a different name on the other videos, plus they're behind paywall.
Yeah, maybe Buchanan was a subscriber.
It's all moot. I mean, if a judge allows these in, how's Barbara ever going to explain the difference to a jury?
Because on the voice video, she didn't give consent. She wasn't paid, and she said no.
I was right. It said
Filipino sex workers don't get the benefit of the doubt.
That's not how we go into this. And I don't want to be blindsided again. Is that clear?
Great speech. Better headline. Sergeant Benson, your office? Which one of these detectives is Yonoga to?
Huh?
How are your family problems?
My son is fine. He's home from the hospital. Thank you.
Good. Now, you're still a new acting commanding officer, so perhaps you didn't appreciate that one PP and ComStat follow everything that you and the detectives do.
We are aware.
It's not on the sergeant. The girl misinformed us. This happens a lot with Dicks. We were just starting the vet. I'm used to sloppy police work, Detective Tutuola.
It's on me. We just caught the case.
It is a case. What you may have here is a disturbed female student who willingly portrays violent sex acts on film.
Well, it shouldn't matter. She said she was raped. We need to investigate that.
Don't preach, Sergeant. Not with egg on your face. My other concern is protocol. Why was Hudson kept out of the loop? President Roberts had to hear about this from a reporter. Did she? It's not our job to notify Hudson.
And for the record, Chief, the students already called us. Because everybody knows the campus security pressures girls into dropping charges. It seems that Hudson University is more concerned with their Cleary Act stats than they are with rape.
Well, so it's true. The word upstairs is you have an agenda. It colors your perception.
Excuse me?
This is not the case to embarrass Hudson or the department with. Picture battles.
I didn't know anyone would see those other videos. My producer said they were behind the paywall. That's not how it works. continue to investigate, but moving forward, you've got to tell us everything. Your professional history, your boyfriends.
I'm playing a limited team.
You've gotten paid for. I'm not a slut. I didn't say that, but I can tell you that their defense attorney will, so. You raped me. I didn't want it, and I did not agree to be filmed. They think just because I do porn, they can do whatever they want to me. They can't. If you've left anything out, tell me now. Everything I did was legal. I signed contracts. I got paid. It felt good. I mean, these guys, they look great
Huh?
for me. They have no idea
Huh?
what I am doing on set with hot
He gave up. He did, but he said he gives up.
Over a dozen hardcore rape fantasy videos, and she thought nobody would find out what it was she's thinking.
She's 18 years old. She's all over the place. It doesn't help that people are trying to make her the poster child for exploited sex workers. There's a Twitter campaign, and she's being pulled in all different directions. One minute she's empowered. The next minute she's ashamed. She's hardly the only girl to turn to sex work or pornography to pay tuition. Though now it's Tasha Ray.
I'm not making a moral judgment. The video the boys made mimics almost move for move her first film. I can't tell this to a jury.
Are you backing off of this because of the heat you're getting from the mayor's office over Hudson?
You know me better than that.
I thought I did. Guys, we're all on the same side here. The real question is, can you use Rape Shield to keep her porn videos out of the trial?
Depends on the judge. I can file a motion under Section 5, and if it's a catch-all, Buchanan will fight it.
Buchanan is still representing both boys?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's find out if both families are splitting the bill.
You doing all right, Matt? How much longer is it going to be? Yeah, well, we just need your lawyer to finish up with Daniel. That's the problem with sharing lawyers. Somebody gets stuck. You might want to use the John. Why don't you go in that room? Yeah, okay. Yeah, come on. I'll walk with you. It's over here. Just down the hallway. It was comfortable. You guys worked out your defense together, right? What do you mean?
The corn.
You can. Oh no, that's right. You're on scholarship.
What are you doing?
Yeah, they're tight. Okay.
I'm about to get done. I'm about to be done playing this doo-doo
That's why I
game.
wanted to go before you. Usually whoever gets the first deal gets the best deal.
This.
Hey man, no, don't get nervous.
Oh. VCV. Oh. What team is this? What the? What team is this?
Hey man. So what did Dan say?
What's
The girl wanted to make a porn video with you too. There was no record.
Huh?
No, she was crying. She didn't cry in the other videos.
I'm playing my game because nothing else better to do.
Went over the details with Daniel and his lawyer.
Kenny and sleep. Cameron.
Right, man?
No, no.
Okay. Daniel said you invited Evie.
Yeah.
Is that right?
She sleep.
And he said that you talked to Evie about making the sex tape and she agreed.
What the?
He had no idea about it.
It's also right, isn't it, man? He said that?
Rick wants it high.
Wait, what do you mean, boo? Hold on here.
He had no idea about the rape and he's off the hook. What?
They're playing you, man. I need a moment alone with my client.
It's boring here.
It wasn't my idea.
I don't care about the light.
No, Daniel told us. He said that you showed him a porn video and suggested inviting her to the party. Well, yeah.
Where's my mom watching, y'all?
What? You got Daniel?
Mom.
That's why you went first?
As your lawyer, I am telling you to stop speaking.
You got a cat sitting on your head.
You can fire me later for
Oh no, now you look like Rick Warren.
Me out. Daniel was the one laughing like it was a game, but she was crying. She wouldn't stop. I didn't get it until Daniel told me, but
You look like Rick Warren. Oh no.
You have the right to ask
No, it's her music.
Now you look like Braylon.
Just take it
No,
easy. Think about this.
I'm not going. That's no.
You know what happened. Talk to us.
What the?
The whole thing was Daniel's idea. I'd never met a porn star before. He said
What the?
how they acted.
My mom be watching the weirdest things of it.
I lied because after we did
Screenshot.
and then she ran out, Daniel told me that I was guilty of rape.
Keyshawn,
That it was on video.
What?
We both
I'll
go
just see you
down.
tomorrow, okay?
Huh?
Lie and
I'll just see you tomorrow, so.
Okay.
At first I didn't think you could rape a girl like that. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm really, really sorry.
There we go. Good boy.
Get him to write it down now. I'm gonna call Barba. Get a video close here to record it. Parisi. Nice work.
Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, we appreciate you coming down to the city.
And I know that Evie appreciates it too. Yes, thank you, Mom and Dad. Evie said this is going to trial?
We have a very good case. One of the boys confessed, and he's made a deal. He'll testify against the other boy. What is it you want from us?
It's 2020. I don't got time to fake friends.
Here's a more sympathetic and listen to the
It's 2020. I don't got time to fake friends.
Mr. Bond,
It's 2020. I don't got time to fake friends.
whatever choices she makes,
My daughter. In those videos, that's not how we raised her.
I guess where I'm moving to. Your bitch.
What were you thinking?
Lost.
sorry.
I guess where I'm moving to.
Told you we shouldn't come
Your
here.
bitch is
Mr. Barnes,
lost.
your daughter is evicted.
Do you know what it's like upstate? I can't go to church or put gas in my truck without people staring at me. Did you think about us at all?
This has been very hard on your father.
I understand that you're upset, but this has been very hard on Evie as well. Will you attend trial?
Bob has dialysis. I have to drive it. I'll think about it. Evie, please take care of yourself. I'm so sorry. Evie, you okay? They hate me.
They don't hate you.
Doesn't matter. I don't need them. I did nothing wrong, and people need to hear that.
Monday on Law and Order Criminal
Macron, come down here real quick. I gotta show you something. Just come here.
Triggers an uprising within the mob. Everything he's done has brought him closer to the
You
center power.
gay bum.
This was a display of power. And someone's orchestrating a war. Law and Order Criminal Monday, 7/6 Central. Ion Television. Positivity Energy.
Sometimes constipation happens. It happens to birds. It happens to dogs. And it happens to all of us. Luckily, there's Colate. It's the
I got
number
16.
one doctor-recommended stool softener brand for occasional constipation. depression symptoms even on an antidepressant. Is it just me?
Are you watching that Fat People show?
Who?
When added to an antidepressant, Rexulti is proven to reduce depression symptoms 62% more than the antidepressant alone. So you can stay on your current treatment and help build on your progress.
Rexulti can cause serious side effects. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and worsen depression in those under 25. Call your doctor if you have fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which may signal a life-threatening condition, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. Increased cholesterol, weight gain, high blood sugar, decreased white blood cells, compulsive behaviors, dizziness, seizures, trouble swallowing may occur.
Now when I say I'm good,
Right here, me.
Feel better about facing the world. Talk to your doctor about adding Rexulti.
Get used to that, kid. We're playing creative now.
I spent a fortune on this vacation, so
We're gonna play 2 matches. We'll have that window.
Hydroxycut, America's #1 selling weight loss supplement brand. You have goals. We'll help you reach them.
Your mission.
Come on,
Stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious infections and blood clots, sometimes fatal, have occurred, as have certain cancers, including lymphoma, and tears in the stomach or intestines, and changes in lab results. Your doctor should monitor your blood work. Tell your doctor about any infections, and if you are or may become pregnant while taking Rinvoq.
Ready to take on RA? Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq relief. Rinvoq, make it your mission.
Ms. Barnes, we've seen some images of you that may be upsetting and confusing. Can you tell us why you decided to work in the adult film business?
I needed money for college tuition, and what I did was legal and regulated.
So despite how it may appear on screen, you were never actually forced to do anything against your will.
No, I followed a script. I created a character separate from myself. And what happened on set was an act. The violence was not real.
Okay. And how was that different from what happened with the defendant?
Daniel and Matt forced me. The violence was real and painful. I said no, and I meant no. But they didn't stop. They took turns raping me. It was horrible, and at no point did I consent. I begged them to stop.
Can you tell us about your decision to testify here today?
I knew I would be opening myself and my family up to humiliation and judgment from others, to slut shaming and victim blaming. But I chose to send a message. The people who work in adult entertainment are still people, just like anyone else, and we do not deserve to be subjected to assault.
Thank you, Ms. Barnes.
Go here.
That was a terrific speech, Ms. Barnes. Now, can we come off the soapbox for a moment and go over the time? Objection.
Mr. Buchanan, I won't have that attitude in my court. Treat the witness with respect.
Of course, Your Honor. Ms. Barnes, can you tell us about your first pornographic experience?
It was a casting couch audition tape.
18 with a bang, yes? Can you answer aloud for the stenographer, please?
Yes.
And subsequently, you starred as Roxanne with triple X's Demay in 12 additional videos. If you were doing something legal, why change your name?
I was creating a persona, a fantasy.
A persona. One who engaged in multiple sex acts with 2 men at a time in 12 videos that are tagged rape fantasy.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
You didn't tell the police that you had done these other videos at first. Why is that?
I hoped it would remain private.
You hoped it would remain private on the internet. You say this is your choice. Let me ask, why did you choose to make rape fantasy films?
The specialty genres pay more.
So this is about money?
I don't want to
I needed money for my college tuition.
In this video, and in the dozen that you made after that, you were thrown around, slapped,
verbally degraded and penetrated by 2 men while screaming and saying no?
That was acting.
I get that booty. I get that from.
In this video, you were also thrown around, slapped, verbally degraded, and penetrated by 2 men while screaming and saying no. Isn't that correct?
Yes, but I never
So
said
the main objective difference is, in the 13 adult videos, you were paid, but in this one, you weren't.
no. I did not want to be raped. I said no.
You did, in all 14 videos. So it would seem that no means yes when you're getting paid, but no means no when you're not. Objection. I'll rephrase. We have seen that you are a very gifted actress. How do you expect these boys or this jury to know the difference?
I didn't want what they did.
Come on, go
You
back to
say after the fact. You didn't call the police that night. I'm curious. Is the reason you cried rape the next day when the police showed up because you were embarrassed that you had been caught in a compromising position, or was it because these boys didn't pay?
Your Honor, objection.
Sustained. Nothing further.
Did you go back to the camera?
Ms. Barnes, I'm sorry if it feels like I was rough on you, but that's what I get paid to do.
The jury will disregard. Mr. Buchanan, I won't warn you again.
Right here.
The worst is
Right over
over.
here.
Tomorrow you can take it easy. Let 88 Barbara do his job.
No, I want to be there when Daniel testifies.
Make him look at me.
You want us to walk you up?
No, I'm a big girl. Thanks. Night.
Start the game.
Daniel told me that we were going to do a film with Evie and she was cool with it. Even if she resisted, that was part of the act.
You believed him?
I did, but she was crying the whole time and she ran out after. That's when Daniel told me that we'd actually raped her, but that if anyone asked, she wanted it.
Does that mean, in fact, that Miss Barnes never consented to have sex with you?
No.
Start
I
it.
just raped her. I feel sick about it. I'm sorry, Evie.
Go back to the hub.
Mr. Cooper, is it true you took a plea deal in exchange for your testimony?
Yes.
You were charged with misdemeanor sexual assault. You face at a maximum 1 year in prison or maybe no time at all instead of the 5 to 25 you were facing for rape 1. Is that the deal you made?
Yes.
At first, you thought the entire encounter with Ms. Barnes was consensual?
Daniel had told me it was.
And she had responded the same way she did in the 18 with the bang video you'd seen. Was that part of it?
I guess.
And when the police first talked to you, you told them that it was consensual. So now that you're a prosecution witness with a generous deal, you're calling it rape? Does that sound accurate, Mr. Cooper?
I guess, but that wasn't
You
when
seem
I...
like a thoughtful young man. These days, college is a confusing place to experiment with sexuality. This was your first threesome, crossing lines you've never crossed.
Is there a question, Your Honor, or is Counselor Buchanan on his soapbox now?
Get to it, Mr. Buchanan.
Mr. Cooper, if you weren't sure at the time about what had happened, and you have said under oath that you didn't think it was rape at first, isn't it possible that you're not sure, even now?
I don't know. I mean, I guess, but she says it was, so I think...
Well put. Thank you.
Redirect, Your Honor. Mr. Cooper? Yes or no? Did you and the defendant, Daniel Fryer, rape Evie Barnes?
Yes. We did.
Raekwon, play me, boy.
Huh?
Play me.
Friend me.
Play me.
When Matt told me Evie wanted to do a three-way, I was flattered. I never even...
You don't need to make an account for this.
In the bathroom, she was acting just like she did in the video we saw.
Although advised otherwise, why have you chosen to take the stand today?
I want to speak for all falsely accused men. People believe women by default, but false accusations destroy lives. Seriously, I don't know why this is happening to me.
What?
Nothing further.
Did you ever ask Miss Barnes if she wanted to have sex with you?
No, not that I trusted in that. Maybe that was my mistake.
Then all you actually heard her say was no and stop, and you didn't.
She said no all those other times and still had sex, so why would this be different? We were filming a scene.
But she said no, correct? Do you believe that any woman, even a porn star, can decline sex?
Of course not.
So let's be clear. Did Miss Barnes say no? She did. In fact, she cried. She begged you to stop repeatedly. Isn't that correct? Yeah, but you didn't stop, did you? No. Do you understand that what you have just described is the definition of rape?
A security job with high stakes. What the hell is this guy doing? And real danger. Chicago PD. Tomorrow, 9/8 Central. On Ion Television. Positively entertaining.
Do you have concerns about mild memory loss related to aging? Prevagen is the #1 pharmacist-recommended memory support brand. You can find it in the vitamin aisle in stores everywhere. Prevagen, healthier brain, better life.
Mr. Peanut, he spent his life bringing people together. I know he'd be happy that we are all together now.
There's more people?
What is happening?
What is that? Is it baby nuts?
Just kidding. I'm back. Where's my monocle? With moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's, your plans can change in minutes. Your head wants to do one thing, but your gut says, not today. If your current treatment isn't working, ask your doctor about Entyvio. Entyvio acts specifically in the GI tract to prevent an excess of white blood cells from entering and causing damaging inflammation. Entyvio has helped many patients achieve long-term relief and remission. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection caused by a virus, may be possible. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms.
I'm going to sleep. I'm staying at a party though.
Ask your doctor about